Okay, guys, here's some interesting information about Javier de Silva, the person who was allegedly the murderer of Valerie Reyes. He was in the U.S. illegally. It says, was in the United States illegally when he allegedly stuffed Valerie's body into the suitcase and dumped it. De Silva was living in Flushing, Queens when he was arrested on Monday and charged in Reyes' death. Federal prosecutors said that 24-year-old is a citizen of Portugal, though he had overstayed his visa. Immigration Customs Enforcement said today. De Silva entered the United States on May 8th of 2017 through a visa waiver program, but he failed to leave the country when he was supposed to by August 5th, 2017. The visa waiver program allows people to travel to the United States for tourism business for 90 days or less without obtaining a visa, according to the Department of State's website. De Silva appeared in White Plains federal court on Tuesday to face charges of kidnapping resulting in death. Once the criminal case is over, ICE will take custody of De Silva and seek immediate removal from the country. The criminal case isn't over until after he serves any potential sentence, if he is found guilty. Excuse me. He told Rochelle police that he was with Reyes, a 24-year-old Rochelle resident, and his ex-girlfriend at her home on January 29th when she fell and hit her head on the floor. After which he taped her mouth, tied up her feet and hands, and stuffed her into a suitcase. Then he left it in the woods in Greenwich, according to the complaint filed. Enough! Sorry, my dog. There was obvious signs of head trauma, including bruising around Reyes' face and large hematoma on her forehead. According to the complaint, evidence that helped identify De Silva included a drawing that appeared to be De Silva that was found in Reyes' home and the use of her bank card at 5 a.m. on January 29th, according to the complaint. Reyes was missing on the 30th. We know that already. Okay, now, if she fell and hit her head on the floor, okay, why wouldn't they just call 911, him and his ex-girlfriend? Why would he tape her mouth shut and stuff her into a suitcase? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, I mean, you want to call bullshit story, that's bullshit story. Now, his ex-girlfriend that was obviously there when this happened, why isn't she being arrested as an accomplice? Because she knew what happened and she knew that he's the one that put her in that suitcase. So where is this ex-girlfriend of his that was with him and Valerie the night that she supposedly fell and hit her head? Okay? I'm curious as to what the deal is with that. Is anybody bringing that up in this whole thing? I haven't seen anything that has this chick's friend, okay, saying that, yes, this is what happened, or no, this is not what happened. It says here, a newly uncovered photo shows the Westchester woman whose body was found stuffed in a suitcase and her alleged killer months before the attack. Okay? So, this photo was from February 8th. Shows Valerie Reyes and suspect killer Javier de Silva Rojas in Mount Vernon, CBS. Reyes strikes an innocent pose while Rojas grimaces at the camera in a snap, which Rojas posted on his Instagram. Okay. Cops say Rojas killed Reyes, bound her, and stuffed her in a suitcase before dumping her body. Was discovered on February 5th. Rojas, Queens resident, was busted Monday because he tried to use Reyes' ATM card to withdraw $1,000 from her bank account on January 30th. Rojas has admitted hiding the corpse but claims she died accidentally while they were having sex on January 29th. Reyes' mother said in court papers that Rojas and her daughter broke up a year ago around the time the photo was taken. Okay, so now they're saying that this is her ex-boyfriend, according to the mother. But what I'm trying to understand is she accidentally hit her head, so he doesn't call the police once again. He doesn't call the police. He decides to hide her body. I'm confused. If she died accidentally, then there would be evidence of an accidental death, and he wouldn't have had to stuff her body and hide it and get rid of the sheets, which I said was the reason the sheets were taken, because there was his DNA on it if he was obviously having sex with her. So, I am so, like, beside myself with this BS. Where's this girl that was allegedly there with them? I want to know. Okay? And the fact that they're letting people in here on these temporary visas, and then they don't even check up on these people. They don't check to make sure that these people are going home when they're supposed to. Apparently not. They're not even giving two shits if these people are leaving or not, because had he left when he was supposed to, she'd still be alive. And the fact that she fell and hit her head accidentally. Did he know she was dead? Did he even check? Or did he just put tape over her mouth and stuff her in a suitcase and she died of suffocation? So now we have to wait for the autopsy to let us know that whether the blow to the head was instant death or she died in the suitcase. And then you're going to go and you're going to say it was an accident, but yet you did all of that, and then you go and you try to take money out of her ATM knowing that you stuffed her body in a suitcase. Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, and I'm sure everybody's going to believe that story, that this was accidental and you don't call 911. You just... Or was he so afraid that they were going to find out that he wasn't supposed to be in the country? Like, you're worried about that when supposedly you're having sex with somebody that you care about and they fall and they hit their head. You're fucking worried about your visa status at this point? Okay. Guys, I'm, like, beside myself with this nonsense bullshit. I really, like, this country needs to get their shit together. People who aren't supposed to be here need to get the fuck out. And that's that. People need to be, like, put a monitor on these motherfuckers so that we know, you know, they know that they either left on time or they didn't, and then they can go and get them and make them leave. Because, you know what? Enough is enough with this bullshit, okay? And this was such a senseless death because of that. If they would have made him go home when he was supposed to, this woman would still be alive. So that pisses me off. In any event, guys, this is the most updated information. Like I said, I was going to keep you posted, and I will continue to do so. And that's about it for right this second. Thank you all for listening. Sorry about my dog barking in the beginning. Everybody, God bless. And like I said, thank you for listening. And